What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of PlayStation Plus Preview, your one stop shop for all news regarding PlayStation Plus in India. My name is Vinay, and you are watching the Lazy Indian Gamers YouTube channel. Now, the focus of the series is going to be just showcasing everything PlayStation Plus. If you didn't know, recently PlayStation announced a drastic change to their program where they split the PlayStation Plus subscription into essential, extra, and premium or deluxe tires. Now, if you don't know what these are, don't worry, I've made an entire video just recently, which is quite popular, where I talk about the differences between these three tires and what each tire gives you, the game catalog, and I do quite a deep dive into that. I will link that in the description. Go ahead and check that out and then come back here because you might be confused as to why we have something called a mid-month refresh for PlayStation Plus. So, just a disclaimer, you don't get these new games in the mid month if you're on the essential plan, which is something that you will automatically kind of transition into if you haven't upgraded your plan. Again, do check the video that I put out recently on the differences between these various tires and then come back and watch this video. Now, for those of you who know and who watch my video, we know that PlayStation Plus premium tires have also new games coming at the mid of the month. Apart from say the games that are announced every month, which you get on the first Tuesday of the month, it seems like we're going to be getting mid-month games, which we knew about, but Sony was very kind of coy about it, and they didn't give us any details yet. And just about 10 hours ago, they announced and put it up in a blog post randomly. There was no state of play as far as I know, and now we're just going to go through the blog article and just see, and I'm going to give my thoughts on the new games. Now, we already knew that Stray was coming free to PlayStation Plus and seemingly part of this mid-month refresh. So I don't know if they're going to be launching new games like Stray every month in the middle of the month into the service, or is it just a one-time thing? But anyway, so as you can see, July 13th, which is where we are now, we have an article that's come out which says PlayStation Plus game catalog lineup for July: Stray, Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate, and Marvel's Avengers. Okay, so we're just going to go through this list. There are more games, but before that, if you haven't already subscribed, do hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell icon so that if there are new videos, you get notified of that. It takes a couple of seconds, but it really helps my channel. So if you have the time, please do hit that subscribe button. Now, with that out of the way, if you can see, this is the main bunch of games that they've announced. One is Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, Unity, and Saints Row. Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. Now, Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate is nothing but kind of a remastered, expanded version of, I think, Game of the Year for 2 years ago, which is Final Fantasy VII Remake. And of course, we also have Marvel's Avengers. Now, different people have different takes on this particular game. I kind of played it in the beginning, and I wasn't. I bought it on day one, and I didn't kind of finish it or go through the story. But again, we have Stray, which looks like an amazing game, and so my take on this is interesting. It seems like an initial offering, which is like, okay, let's try and see with what we have how to make this more exciting. We already know that Ubisoft Plus is already a part of PlayStation Plus Premium. So if you have the Premium or Deluxe plans, you also have access to Ubisoft Plus Classics. Now that's another whole video on its own. And it seems like they're doubling down on their relationship with Ubisoft. And it's good to see games like Unity and Black Flag. Honestly, I was actually looking at Assassin's Creed Unity and the triple pack, I think, which had Unity and a couple of other games. Oh man, I'm blanking out right now, which is about $1,000, and I kept holding off, wondering if this might just come into PlayStation Plus. And I'm so glad I didn't spend that $1,000 on buying the triple pack because it had Black Flag Unity and the latest one. I'm not the latest one, the one in London. I keep forgetting the name, right? I know the code name. I think it was Victory, but I'm blanking on the real name. So someone leave a comment in the chat and let me know. So that combo is good. The one thing I really know is that I haven't platinumed Unity and I really haven't finished Black Flag. So this is actually for me a good thing. Now it's subjective, yes. These are really old games. I think this is actually a PlayStation 3 game. This is a PlayStation 4 launch game, but I'm not complaining. This is just an additional perk, and yes, the list could be better. I wish they'd gone with bangers like saying The Last of Us Part 1 Remastered is going to be launching into it. Maybe they'll do that for August, right? Because September is when it launches, or they'll do it for September. I really hope September's premium game is going to be The Last of Us Part 1, because that is going to make sense, right? Saints Row, I haven't played much of it. Not a huge fan. I've seen the gameplay and stuff. I might try it, might not try it. Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. Again, I liked what I played of the demo, but I really don't have time to spend so many hours on Final Fantasy. I have time to spend so many hours on other games, maybe, which also is like hard. But yeah, Avengers again seems like this is not a great game in the list. Honestly speaking, it's a nice game, nice enough game, but they could have done better. But again, I think the one game that I'm really looking forward to is to play Stray. Right, it's a day one release. We know that Xbox has a lot of aggressive day one releases. I don't think PlayStation is going to be doing the same thing, but I think Stray looks fun. It's about a cat. You play as a cat. I've seen a little bit of the gameplay. It's quite cute. It's quite fun. If you're a cat fan, you definitely got to play this. Even otherwise, I think it seems like a very interesting game, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's getting positive reviews already. Just scrolling down, there are more in this list. Also added this month are they said Assassin's Creed, but then there are a lot more Assassin's Creed. So you'll see as I scroll down and read through the article that I think there are more than just Black Flag and Unity. Loco Roco, Midnight Carnival, and more. I've never played that. Okay, so I'm not going to read through this entire catalog, but I just want to touch through this particular aspect, right? This is not shown in the graphic. I wish they had, but they have 5 Assassin's Creed titles, right, and 2 Saints Row titles. So those are pretty much the Ezio collection, and we'll just go down and see that. So we have Stray for the PS4 and PS5, obviously. Then we have Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate for the PS5, Marvel's Avengers, but I wanted to kind of focus on this list, which makes this particular edition so much better, right? So also available on July 19th, which is when these games are kind of launching in. As you can see here, these particular games will be available to play for only extra and premium members. So correction, it's not just for premium members, even extra members are going to be able to play it. Again, for the definition of these two, go check out my other video. So this will be available on July 19th, right? So I'm guessing for us, it's going to be July 20th. It seems like it's not really a mid-month refresh, but they're probably going by the Tuesday of the month. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I'm guessing this has to be a Tuesday. Let me quickly pull up my mobile phone and check that. And I think for some reason they do always release their stuff on Tuesdays. And nope, yeah. So 19th is July 19th is a Tuesday, I believe. Yes, July 19th is a Tuesday. So, and it is also, if I'm not mistaken, the second Tuesday or the third Tuesday of the month. So that's their definition of mid-month, I'm guessing, because 2 Tuesdays gone, and then the third Tuesday is when we get the game. So if you actually look at it in chronology, I think the first Tuesday was 5th, second Tuesday was 12th, and the third Tuesday is 19th, right? So if you want to kind of guess and see when you're going to get these games, then it's going to be the third Tuesday of the month. So August will I predict that in August we will get August mid-month games which have not yet been announced on, say, the 23rd, right? And the announcements are made on, this time was on 13th, which seems like the Wednesday before the third Tuesday, right? So if you want to track this, this is how you calculate it. You'll get the announcements on probably the Wednesday before the third Tuesday, and then you will get the games on the third Tuesday of every month. So that makes sense. First Tuesday you get the main games, and the third Tuesday, which is the mid-month, you get the additional games. I hope that's clear. If you have any doubts, just ping me in the chat and I'll try and explain that more clearly. Cool. So going back, what I'm most excited about is this bunch of games, right? So we have, this is a good collection. We have Assassin's Creed Unity, Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Rogue Remaster. Now I've never played Assassin's Creed Rogue, so I might just go back and play that. Not played Freedom Cry either, but what I'm most interested about is the Ezio collection. Now this itself is about $1,500 or something like that, right? At least. And so I'm glad that this is there. I really want to go back and live the entire Ezio collection. I know that I've played it. It's a good chance for me to platinum these games. So if you're a trophy hunter, you're a platinum hunter, then this is a great way of like kind of going back and playing these games. And if you're a Saints Row fan, again, you have Saints Row 4 Re-Elected, Saints Row Get Out of Hell, and I feel like these are all deals that PlayStation has already kind of completed, and they're just trying to sit and release it slowly so that every month they have something to add on. So I was right about that, and I'm guessing I'm right about that. Apart from that, we have Spirit of North Enhanced Edition. I don't know what this game is about. Ice Age Scratch Nutty Adventure. I've watched the movie. I don't know how the game is. It's a good chance to jump in. Jumanji, the video game. I didn't even know there was a video game that was based on Jumanji, so that's going to be interesting to check out. Paw Patrol on a roll. Never played that. Might check it out. Ready, Set, Heroes. So this is the entire list. And of course, in the classics catalog, you have No Heroes Allowed and Loco Roco Midnight Carnival. Right. So this is the entire list. And I think I would rate this about a 6 out of 10 if I was to, in terms of release. And I'm not super amazed by it, especially for like the first month. I feel like they need to kind of have had like bangers. But if you actually look at it for the casual gamer who needs to kind of, who they're trying to target to get to purchase this pack, you will kind of see that they will love seeing stuff like Black Flag, Unity, Final Fantasy, I guess, and Avengers. And so it kind of makes sense. I would be super interested. I'm waiting for the next month's list, and I want to see how they kind of build on this catalog. So yeah, that's my take on it. I think I would just give it a 6 out of 10. It's good. It's not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it could be better, and I hope PlayStation kind of does better in the next month. So yeah, that's been my take on it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, before you go, if you like this video, please do hit the like button. I know it takes a couple of seconds, but it really helps my channel get discovered. And if you haven't, do hit that subscribe button. That's my simple ask of you. If you didn't like the video, just take a couple of seconds and leave a comment in the chat below and let me know why, so that I can kind of get constructive feedback and maybe improve on this. And again, so this is the list of games. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.